Previously on Telltale's Batman.
Gotham needs a hero.
And I'm that
Someone to
hero.
hunt.
And now we continue. Alright. Where are we elevating to?
It's me.
Is this the Batcave? Aw, nice. Oh, this looks awesome. Episode 1. Realm of Shadows. Thank you, giant text.
Another brutal week in Gotham, folks. A string of home invasions rippled through the city's already crime-infested East End. Apparently, the bandits are using stolen GCPD battering rams to force their way in, with breaking and entering incidents up 40% over last year. Remember to keep those front doors locked tonight. And we have breaking news tonight. 5 criminals are in custody this evening after a break-in at City Hall.
Yep, that was
Thanks
us.
to the efforts of the Batman, the stolen items were returned. But the
Not all of them. Let's see what she was really after.
allegations
Oh, dude, we kept that. Cool.
been involved in the break-in.
Thought she might have lifted it off us.
Does Hill's campaign
But...
really think these accusations hold
Wait, we
any
can look at
water
other
with the
stuff?
voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flailing campaign to take down one
all
of
the
Gotham's
peeps we
most
know.
promising young politicians?
What else do we know about Catwoman?
You're now on day 3 of the
Crimes.
factory fire that
Burglary,
Burma and
petty larceny.
have given up trying to
New
combat
criminal on the
blaze
scene,
at the
tied to
Otisburg
several
Processing
recent
Center,
break-ins.
owned by
She's
Casey
effective
Chemical.
and doesn't
Still no
leave many
word on
clues
what
behind.
started the fire.
Currently,
Whatever's
the
burning there has resisted
GCPD
everything the
has
fire
no
department
leads.
has thrown
I
at
wish I
it.
knew more
They're
about her.
recommending people avoid the area and seek
Oswald
immediate
Cobblepot,
treatment
aka
than
the
any of
Penguin.
that tar black smoke.
Let's see what we know about
And
him.
one mobster's murder caused
Crimes,
quite a headache
arms
for computers this
dealing,
morning.
illegal
The
boxing
body of
matches,
Falcone family
and
couple,
receiving stolen
Lee
property.
Pistachio Garmoni,
He was a childhood
was found
friend,
hanging
but
from
he's
the
almost a
side of the
stranger to me
4th
now.
Street Bridge,
Just like
sometime
me, his
just
family
before
fell
dawn,
apart here in
causing
Gotham.
traffic to back up for
He went off to
miles
boarding
as the
school in
cops cut him
England,
down.
and there our paths diverged. He seems to have fallen into a life of crime the last 2 decades, giving him a lengthy rap sheet and a strange nickname, the Penguin. What happened to you, Oz? Oh, what happened to our friend? Good old James Gordon. He's a good by-the-book cop in a department that doesn't trust Batman. He was recently tapped to lead the Major Crimes Task Force, an impressive promotion, so he's doing something right. I think he could be trustworthy and a reliable source for info, but I'll need to cultivate that relationship. He's a family man, so he's not willing to take necessary risks on the street. That's fine. I'll take the risks. Gordon. What else do we got? This is actually really interesting. How about you, Harv? Gotham City's district attorney mayoral candidate. A new friend and the best district attorney Gotham has seen in years. His political ambitions have always been as big as his ego, and now he's hoping to become mayor. He's got so many great ideas for how to save the city. I think he'll be good for Gotham. But I have to steer him down the right path to get there. He's too easily swayed by anyone with power, regardless of their murky morality. Okay.
More on this after the break.
I'm sure that his story will end just great. Alfred, Wayne family butler, a faithful, patient, ever helpful Alfred. He's been a part of the family my whole life. He raised me when my parents were murdered, and guided me when I thought I was lost. He's my butler, my confidant, and the most secret weapon in my arsenal. He complains frequently about my nightly activities, but he's still there to patch me up when I need it. He's awesome. Of course, the backstory. Founders of Wayne Enterprise, Thomas and Martha Wayne. My parents, Dad was a physician, Mom was a philanthropist. They worked tirelessly to help the less fortunate, setting up numerous charities and expending their vast resources to improve the city and its citizens. Murdered in an attempted robbery by a man known as Joe Chill, who is no more.
I'm Harvey Dent, and I approve this message.
Is this the current mayor? Yeah, Mayor Hill. Current mayor of Gotham City. Exhibit A in What's Wrong with This City. Hill should have been thrown out of office years ago, but he's got his hands wrapped around Gotham's government in a death grip. He's been suspected of numerous crimes, but there has never been enough to make any of it stick. He's rotten to the core, and one day the city will realize it. Harvey's out there doing his best, and hopefully this upcoming election will be the end of Hill's corrupt administration. So, he's the one we gotta politically take down. And... yeah. Okay, reporter lady, Vickie Bear, investigative journalist of the Gotham Gazette. One of the Gazette's most ambitious and competent reporters. I've read her stuff. Some of it can be a bit tabloid, but her passion for the truth is undeniable. She's been with the paper for a while, covered all kinds of beats. Someone like that has the kind of access others would kill for. She might even hear more about what's going on in Gotham than I do. One day, I may need to find out what she knows. Alright. Anvil Coney, our good buddy, who we made bestest friends with last game. He's owner of the Skyline Club, head of the Falcone crime family. The worst kind of gangster, one who tries to mingle with high society. He seems to have his hands in everything, including smuggling, real estate, bribery, and fraud. I could haul him to jail, but he'd walk the next day. I could shut down the operation, but two would pop up in its place. His empire is vast and multi-layered. Finding hard, admissible evidence is required for a conviction. Alright, so that's what we gotta do. We gotta find solid evidence. Take out a crime family. That should be simple, right? Okay, Gotham City itself. Population, 10 million. The city is like a living creature. It's always growing outward and upward. The people who live here are survivors. They have to be. And they deserve better than the corruption that infests this place. Gotham, we got ya. Arkham Asylum, established November 1921. Gotham's only maximum security psychiatric hospital. For now. Outdated in every way, the building is falling apart, equipment is, out of date, and the staff's methodology leaves much to be desired. When Thomas and Martha Wayne's Memorial Hospital opens, these patients will finally get the treatment they need. That's a great idea, actually. I hope we get that one done. Let's see, and our own business, when we're not being bats. Wayne Enterprises, established in 1870. The multinational corporation founded by my ancestors, covering all manner of manufacturing and finances. I inherited a majority stake from my father, but I'm not involved in the day-to-day operations. However, the R&D resources have been very helpful in pursuing my private interests, aka they paid for that Batmobile. Nice. That's everyone, right? Dude, that was actually kind of awesome. Gotham Feed. Okay, so this is just the, like, newspaper stuff. We got Harvey. We got Commissioner.
Talk about dirty politics. Does Hill's campaign really think these accusations hold any
Okay.
water with the voters? Or will it be perceived as a desperate attempt from a flaming
Let's see what
campaign
Catwoman is
take
up
down
to.
one of Gotham's most promising young politicians?
And in other news,
Nearly fell off a building for this.
I think we did fall off a building.
trying to combat the blaze at the Otisburg Processing Center, owned by Ace Chemical.
We're
Still no word
analyzed.
on what started the fire,
the
but whatever's
Batcomputer.
burning in there has resisted everything the fire department has thrown at it.
Where do
They're
we
recommending
analyze?
people avoid
Ah.
the area and seek immediate
Aw.
treatment if you happen to breathe in any of
Aw.
that tar black smoke.
And one mobster's murder caused quite a headache for commuters this morning.
Okay.
The body of Falcone
oh,
family
there,
couple,
the
Louis
data port.
Pistachio Garmone, was found hanging off the side of the 4th Street Bridge, sometime just before dawn, causing traffic to back up for miles.
Nice chair.
Cops cut it down.
Hope it's comfy.
Let's find out what was so important.
Those stabbings are the
Especially now that we
latest
know
dig
that it has to do with
fires.
Mayor Hill, probably.
Encrypted.
Of course.
Wayne Manor has 7 bedrooms, 2 kitchens, a library, a gymnasium, a basketball court, and a movie theater. And yet I always find you here,
It's nicer than the movie
in
theater.
a dark, damp cave.
I like the cave.
I'm more at home here than the rest of the house. You know that.
Then we should build an 8th bedroom down here.
Oh, okay.
Sure, I can see the headlines now. Bruce Wayne, billionaire, entrepreneur, cave dweller.
Spelunker.
Quite an eclectic resume. Did you find out what that Catwoman tried to steal?
Well, in the process,
Decoding now.
What are we looking at?
let me try a different angle.
I don't think that's how encrypting works. But let's do it anyway. Cool. What are we looking for? I mean, this looks
This
important.
is a
It's
map of the
purple.
East Side shoreline. But it could mean any number of things. Money, weapons, drugs, everything flows through that port.
Maybe it's where Mayor Hill picks up his dry cleaning.
Can't make sense of it yet. There's still plenty of files to decrypt.
And in the meantime,
We be Batman. Right?
I saved you what I could.
Thanks, Al.
Yeah, the same couldn't be said for the bar. I had to literally pry Mrs. Zeller back away. But you'll be pleased to hear everyone has left, including Mr. Falcone. Before the game switched from billiards to cutthroat. I'd recommend leaving the fistfights to your alter ego. Bloodstains are much harder to remove from a
Now I can play his
tuxedo.
game.
I don't want anything to do with Falcone.
Well, he certainly showed interest in you.
Lucky
That's what
us.
worries me. For the record, your father despised men like Falcone, thought they ruined Gotham's stellar reputation.
Back when it still had one?
It can again, Bruce. Though people like this Catwoman aren't helping. Is she new to town?
Never seen her before. Hopefully, she's just a tourist.
Okay, so that was
I
the first
already
time we
checked
ran
the
into her.
codex.
Not much to find, apparently.
Few burglaries, break-ins. Seems to lay pretty low.
You could learn a thing or two from her. You can't step outside without it ending up in the news lately. As Bruce or Batman.
I
I
stay
stay out of
outside.
sight when I need to.
Except for that whole
Define
news helicopter
need to.
thing.
Whenever Harvey calls. That guy's exhausting.
Well, after the press conference tomorrow, I'll mark your calendar as exhausted then. The media isn't good for anyone's health. Now, I don't mean to beat a dead argument, but
No one's gonna figure it out now. Trust me.
Miss Vale noticed your injuries, so did Mr. Dent. If they put it together with the incident at the mayor's office, it would undo all the long nights and close calls we've endured to get here.
She only noticed
You're
a
in the
little
spotlight
bit of
more than
blood.
ever. You have to be careful.
But you're right. We
You're
should
right,
be careful.
you're right. I should have canceled the event.
I know how much pressure you're under. I don't mean to add to it.
Nah,
It's okay.
we need you, Alfred.
I know you're only looking out for me.
If we make a suit that fits me, we can trade places some night. Though I'm not partial to heights.
Aww.
Old men worry, that's all. It's our gift and our curse. One more worry for the list.
Oh.
I thought I saw Oz. It's been, what, 20 years? Last time I saw him, we were in grade school.
Indeed, you two were thick as thieves.
Aw.
Oswald, however, took that role more literally than you.
Maybe we can help him.
Dishonorable discharge, illegal boxing matches, arms dealing, prison stints?
That's a criminal grand slam, if I'm using the expression correctly.
I think you are.
Unfortunately, you are.
Oswald claimed he only wanted to catch up, but His behavior following his family's collapse is troubling. Why he's returning now, I haven't the faintest idea.
Let's give him a chance.
I think he just wants to reconnect. Criminal record or not, he's still an old friend.
A lot can change over the years.
We'll be careful.
If I remember correctly, Oswald was fond of the old firecrackers in the toilet trick. I worry what he's graduated to. Even though you and young Master Cobblepot used to be close, I'd advise you to be cautious. But I know you can't abandon a good mystery until it's solved.
I'll be careful, Alfred.
When you see what's become of his park, I think you will.
Oh man, guys, I love Alfred. He's just the best. Okay, the park. 6:06 a.m. on the dot. Okay, bud. Good thing we're Batman. Well, this isn't too bad.
Where are you, Oz?
Look at the newspaper. Wayne Shun's found Coney. Yeah. So much for not reporting anything. Wait, no, I have more stuff to look at. Oh no. Can I go back? Aw, dude, we can. Don't worry, the day is saved. We can look at this graffiti. Wait, that's it? We literally came back just to stare at it? Aw, how about you, buddy? You doing okay? Anything? No? Okay. Well, back up here. We got a homeless person, you okay? As though we just... Oh, give change? Deafs.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Burning barrel. Yeah, it is kind of cold looking. Maybe we should have worn a sweater. Anything else? It's running late. Meet you by the
Great.
statue.
There's the statue, but no Oz.
So what do we do in the meantime? Shopping cart. Hello, sir. I'm sure this will be
Hey.
great.
Beat it.
Okay. Good talk. Invisible. More graffiti to look at. I don't see any graffiti though. It's more of a lack of graffiti. Plaque.
Well, that isn't what it used to be.
Is the game just not rendering graffiti, or is this suspicious? Huh, weird. Anything up? Nope. Bench. Okay, I think that's everything. Hello, statue. Mr. Gobblepot, I presume?
Watch wallet cash.
No.
But this goes through you.
We tried to have such a nice talk earlier.
Hey, you heard him, man. The
Just
hell are
walk
you
away,
waiting
guys.
for?
You're making a mistake.
You already made one coming here. The next one kills you.
Oh, man.
And him.
That escalated very quickly, sirs.
Oz.
Keep walking, all right? This don't concern you, twerp.
You see, that's where you're mistaken. My old mate and I have some catching up to do. And you're in the moment!
Oh.
Come here. Think that'll do?
Up. X. Oh,
Stay down.
brutal. Hey! I mean, oh. Easy, bud.
This used to be a nice place. No lives like you don't belong.
Hey, chill. I mean... Oh! Hey, Oz!
This is my park! Mine! You hear that?
He was down, bud.
Oh, hey, Bruce. You've got a little,
So do you.
Yeah, good as new. Whoa, that was a right little scrap, eh?
Where did you pick
Nothing
up the accent?
kickstarts the system
Aren't you
like a
from
dash
here?
of adrenaline, eh? Besides, someone needed to
You
deal
were
with the
a
rubber
little
situation
aggressive.
here.
You didn't need to take it so far.
Some folks are fine hearing Bruce. Others don't get the message unless it's beaten into them.
He was pretty beat.
It's been what? 2 decades?
And you know what? I haven't been mugged once that entire time.
That wasn't why I brought you here, mate.
Oh, good.
Right now, I am trying to recognize the little Bruce I used to run around this place with. Back when it wasn't, you know, like this. This park used to mean something. A place that was safe for kids, for families.
Much better than
People came
streets,
from
I'll give
all
you
over
that.
to visit. Oh, Mum and Dad, they put so much work in here.
You're right.
Those were better days.
That they were. Yeah. Thought we'd grow up to be kings, I did. Both of us. This city chews right through people.
So what's up?
Mum committed to Arkham. Dad ended it himself, he did. My family's fortune. There's nothing left, Bruce.
I know. Alfred told me.
It's funny, huh? Same place that ground my family to dust. Gave you the good life. Used to run in the same circles we did. Hobnobbing parties, round-the-world vacations, unlimited potential. Now
Sorry.
all I got is this park.
I'm sorry, Oz. No one should have to go through that.
Thanks, Bruce. But we are not the only ones suffering. Good to know you haven't changed, Bruce. You still care about something more than just yourself. Although, I was surprised to see Carmine Falcone at your party last night.
You and me both.
Made himself right at home. That oily... Ugh. Wish I could have punched that grin into the back of his throat.
Look, you got it wrong.
No. I only agreed to meet him because of Harvey.
Beware of any man who smiles that much, Bruce. They're usually hiding a forked tongue.
I know.
Falcone made a stack of cashing corpses a mile high, ruining families like mine. All he needs is a little push. And... it'd be a treat to watch him hit pavement.
Listen, I understand stopping bad people, but...
Sorry, mate. This reunion got a lot more grim than I planned. Things are gonna be on the upswing soon, no?
Oh, you're an optimist, huh?
A revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. And I'm here to let it in. Which brings me to you, Bruce.
Oh, no.
You see, you throw a rock in any direction, you break a window that Wayne Enterprises owns. As the rich and powerful go, oh, you top Gotham's list. But when my revolution starts, we're gonna smash windows and cross off names all the way down. Like I said, it's not gonna be pretty.
That is not the
It's
way to
gonna
go.
be beautiful.
Look, I'm not your enemy.
Oz.
That remains to be seen, don't it?
No, like...
I've got great affection for you, Bruce. I really do. Which is why I'm warning you. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
It's not how you inspire
Good seeing you,
change.
Bruce, but I got some rocks to collect. Cheers.
Not good. Press conference. Car waiting. Okay. That was unsettling.